Sweaty palms, shaking voice, trembling knees, these are all things that can happen when you're speaking in public. A lot of people have a fear of public speaking. In fact, the National Library of Medicine estimates that about 77% of Americans have a fear of public speaking. It's highly likely that a lot of you do also. If you don't, you'll still need public speaking even in some professional settings or personal settings in your life or some other venue that you might use. Luckily for us, there is an organization that is dedicated to helping people with their public speaking skills. It's called Toastmasters International. Toastmasters International is an organization that helps people hone their public speaking skills, build a sense of community, and get over their fear of public speaking. I participated in Toastmasters International for a couple years, and I believe that it's an organization that really deserves some recognition for the work that it does in helping people get over their fear of public speaking. So let's examine how Toastmasters International does this. One major thing that they do is help ease people's anxiety over public speaking. One of the big things they do for this is an activity called table topics. So how this works is somebody will present a small topic that they usually expect most people in the room to answer it. You're not forced to if you're not comfortable. The point of this is that you're speaking without really having any preparation. So you're really focusing on the things that you can do to just better your public speaking in general, such as if you use crutch words like which you might notice that I do sometimes. If you fidget too much, if you stutter, if you talk too fast or too slow, the table topics are designed to help people focus on these kinds of things and to help just ease your fear of public speaking. One other thing that Toastmasters will call this is kind of the elevator pitch, so that if you're in a business setting and you need to be able to talk to people about something small in a small amount of time, you're used to it because of table topics. One example of this that I remember doing was somebody who was in charge of table topics passed out a penny to everybody in the room, and you had to give a speech based off of something about the year that the penny was printed, something personal or something that happened historically. So you didn't have any time to prepare except while you were kind of thinking while the next person was talking. You also have to periodically present prepared speeches. It's not in any specific schedule, but you are working towards a certain goal in your journey in Toastmasters, so you do have to do a few prepared speeches for that, which obviously helps with your public speaking fears, getting over that. These methods will help get over your fear of public speaking, and once that is cleared, Toastmasters also helps you hone skills. This is one of their major missions, is to prepare people for a professional setting, which is one of the reasons that I think that they really deserve recognition, is a lot of people really need public speaking skills for their personal, professional careers. So one of the ways they do this is speaking without a prepared response, such as the table topics. They also do have series of workbooks that are designed for different tracks that you might want to use. There's everything from beginners, people who have absolutely no experience public speaking, all the way up to advanced management, depending on what your needs are for your professional career. Leadership roles throughout Toastmasters are rotated regularly. So for example, the table topics is a job that everybody has to take. At the end of each meeting, they will rotate around somebody who didn't have the job recently to pick a presentation for table topics. There are also jobs like being the counter, so you can see if the person, how many crutch words they use, evaluating a certain person's speech, timing, things like that, so that everybody gets a chance to experience the different roles involved. It helps members learn through focused, intentional programs, and it's a key way that this is done is by fostering a sense of community. The sense of community is not accidental, and one of the things that Toastmasters also really excels in. They have regular meetings on a set schedule, which a lot of people who have participated in regular activities will recognize as very vital to having a sense of community. There's natural sense of belonging because of that, and the expectations of rotating roles creates a sense of being needed in the community of the Toastmasters group, so that everybody gets that sense of community again. Toastmasters achieves these goals through these tactics, the goals of helping people get rid of their fear of public speaking, helping them to furthering professional goals, and helping them to have a sense of community. This is all in the pursuit of the betterment of its members. There is a local chapter here that meets at the library. If you're interested in that, you can check it out on their calendar on the way out. And if you're scared to speak, remember that Toastmasters is available to help you.